Hey everybody, this is Tom from Rocket Restorations, and just wanted to give you an update on our move. And we've got some very exciting Rocket Restorations news that we'll share with you at the end of the video. So a lot of you have asked how the move's going. It's going. If you remember on the first video, this was all full of racks and cabinets and everything. And we're I don't know if today's gonna be the last trip. We're crossing our fingers. We got Trev's trailer and my enclosed trailer. We're putting trim in there and putting long trim in the tubes because it won't fit in the trailer, but we're pretty close to being finished. So luckily I have a lot of good friends. Trev and Evan's been helping me out. My brother Gary's been coming up, and my Lemon's buddy Aaron's been helping the last couple of trips. But yeah, we're gonna get as much in here as we can. This trailer doesn't hold a lot of weight, so we're trying to be careful about what we put in here. So what we've been doing is basically we'd empty all the racks in Costco bins and then put the racks in this trailer, so we didn't have to break them down because it took forever to break down the racks. And then all the parts went in my trailer because my trailer is like 14,000 pounds. I can handle the weight. Yeah, we're almost done here. So let me show you upstairs. So we still got all this stuff to get today. We got all these tubes, which we just kind of threw down from upstairs. Still a few cars here. Len came down on the price a little bit on that J. So my brother and Trevor are currently fighting over that. Who's gonna get that thing? Lots of bumpers down here. I think that's 67 B-body wagon, I think is what we figured out. My buddy Aaron's, who's helping out, his dad's got a 67 Coronet 2-door post, and he actually needs a rear bumper. We were kind of hoping, but probably on the 67, the reverse lights go up and down instead of side to side, so we're pretty sure that's a wagon. And the fact that this is SW on the side usually means station wagon. Lots of good trim here, glass. That's like a filler panel. Bunch of Ford look trim. That's all like rocker trim for like 59 Fury, I think. Lots of good trim here. More bumpers. Actually found a B-body bumper today. Not sure what it's for. I think it might be B-body wagon, like 68, 69. Has the round reverse. It's in the bumper that for the reverse lenses right there. That's Ford look stuff there. Lots of hubcaps. So much stuff. We've made 6 trips now. This is our 7th trip, and it's been about 3 hours each way, up and down, 4 with traffic. And yeah, we're almost done with this. Let me show you upstairs. So when we started up here, you couldn't even walk in here. The really fun part was all the insulation had been collapsed by rats, and there was rat turds everywhere, so that's been fun. Say hi, Aaron. Hi. We still got all this stuff up here on the wall, but again, we're getting everything upstairs today no matter what. That's a good piece. 68 Plymouth Satellite NOS finish panel. Ooh, that's a really good piece. There's so much good stuff in here. I know everybody told me when I bought this that it'd all be picked over or there'd be nothing left. We've actually found a lot of really cool stuff. I just found 2 1970 71 CUDA rear bumpers. Ignore the Ford box, that's just a packing box. All these boxes are pretty much empty over here. We just gotta pack this stuff, but I kind of made the commitment that we had to get everything out of here. So these shelves are full this morning. Got a lot of stuff down here so far. Still have a bit to go. So yeah, let's see how this goes. I'm really looking forward to this being done because it's been a ton of work to do all this stuff. There's a fire truck. That thing's cool. That's super cool. DeSoto bumper. Huh. Probably that one's 67 Fury wagon. Hey look, Cal Raleigh's backing up. All right, upstairs is officially done. This was so full you could barely walk up here when we started. It's been a lot of work to get here. Got Trev's trailer full, and now we're getting mine full. There's a lot of good stuff in here. Let me grab the world's worst box knife. Bring it up here, I don't care if I get it. And it's pink. Now we're doing mostly bumpers and grills. There's some good stuff in here. I found a 68 Fury lower grill I didn't have for my car. 73 Dart NOS grill, 65 Dart NOS grill. There's a lot of good stuff in here. 400 part numbers like 70. That's a 69 300, I think. NOS front bumper. 68 Coronet grill. That's a good one. Same as Charger 500, but unfortunately they really aren't worth that much because it seems like everybody saved those. Found a 68 Roadrunner grill in here too. We kept that one in the truck because that's a really hard one to find. That is a very old crank. 612 part number. That's like 30s, I think. This was full a minute ago. Well, there were some doubters. I won't mention names. My brother Gary, who said we couldn't get everything in this trip, and look what we got. Everything's in there. There's even room to spare. Yay. The problem is I've had a real plan for pretty much every trip so far and where to put the stuff in my place, and I have no plan for any of this. So yeah, maybe sit in the trailer for a couple weeks till I can figure that out, because Trev wants his trailer back. Oh yeah, just have somebody buy everything. That'd be great. Here's an interesting piece. 59 Plymouth fin. They were not bolt-on. These were welded on, unlike Studebaker and 57, where they literally just bolted on the fins because they didn't have enough money to tool up the car. This was actually styled, but it was a separate piece. I call this room the lawn shed because, well, it's for my lawnmower. Eventually what I'm trying to do is put a cover over my 2 containers over there so I can put all my lawnmower stuff in there, weed eater, all that stuff. And then we're actually going to set up a little painting area in here was the plan. But it's going to be NOS part storage for a little while here because, well, I'm out of room. As I mentioned before, I don't really have a plan to put this stuff, so the stuff's kind of all ending up in one spot in here. There's a DeSoto grill, a bunch of NOS control arms. There's some garage door cables I was looking for the other day. My weed eater, drums, old broken neon, bunch of stuff up here, which actually doesn't look like it's stacked that well. I might have to redo that stuff. But, you know, free shelves, dry area. Need all the place I can to store the NOS parts. I'm not sure what that is. It's like pre-war something, nose. Like fiberboard. I don't know if that's for like the heater or what. 69 Polara Monaco grill. That's a good piece. Yeah, lots of good stuff. There's that fin I was telling you about. That's a bunch of door panels, I think. Lots of good stuff in here. So I gotta finish clearing out the shelves. I got a lot more stuff to get in here. Finished getting the shelves set up in here. As you see, you kind of have a little system here where I still gotta get 3 cars in here because I can't lose this parking. It's indoor, insulated, sealed floor parking is pretty valuable around here. 72 Duster project, don't worry about the Chevy. So yeah, so we got all these shelves full of NOS parts. We end up putting in 5 rows in here. And we got like, I think we got 90 shelves in here, I think. And there's a little bit of aisle back here. Only problem is there's no light back here at all. So what I'm gonna have to do is, these lights right here will daisy chain. See, they have a little plug in the back. So I'll just daisy chain lights to the other side. So we have lights in the aisle, because if you can't see what you're doing, it's really hard to load anything. So these are all S1, S2, these are all X. There's one random Q shelf, which I don't know why there's one Q shelf, but there is. It's mostly newer stuff, but yeah, so this stuff's all done. I just have to finish unloading my trailer with a lot of like grills and a lot of the big parts and stuff like that. So I've shown you guys this area before, my license plate and license plate frame collection. And I had really nice aisles in here and everything was really organized. And then Laura Lee left for a week, who does all my shipping and box breaking down. And we got all these M boxes and I didn't really have a place to put them. So they're all in the hallway. And basically what I'm trying to do is I'm gonna try to convert these into shelves, because there's actually quite a bit of room on shelves here. So I'm hoping I can get rid of all those, especially since the wall leaks a little bit on the bottom with water. This aisle is still kind of accessible. Way too much stuff in here. All the stuff on the floor over there is kind of my eBay pile. That's stuff I need to list on eBay still. A lot of these NOS parts here are like pretty special stuff I found. So I pointed that out earlier, 68 Plymouth Satellite tail panel. That's gonna go on eBay or bring that down to Fall Fling in LA in a couple weeks. But yeah, there's way too much stuff in the way. I need to get some more lights over here too. All in time. I'm just glad I got it all out of Anacortes and it's all at home now. Yeah, that pile got so high we had to put a strap around it so it didn't fall over. That's probably my first ones I need to clean out and reassign. But yeah, way too many parts. Well, now I'm going to tell you there's 2 bits of very exciting news I want to share with you. So stay tuned. So one bit of exciting news, we have a new website, rocketresto.com. Our old website was not good. It was HTML based and basically had Hemi-CUDA on it, and that was about it. So we updated with some pictures of some cool cars we've been working on, some projects, the shop. I'm working on populating stuff too. So here's our contact information, and then restoration projects, cars for sale, which I don't have anything in there yet. This is very much still a work in progress, but I'm working on it. And then I'm starting to upload all the NOS parts into here too. Fortunately, I won't have pictures. I'm gonna do my best just to get parts up, but here's just a couple like sample parts I got up. So a 66 Fury rear fender skirt, left side, C-body chrome molding for the roof, and Barracuda interior panel. So it's kind of 3 252 part numbers in a row that we got uploaded. And as I said, we're working real hard to get the rest of this up, but I really want to get it up correctly so it goes up so it's searchable basically. So there's a search button up here. You can type in, like, say you're looking for, you want all the parts for an 1866 Plymouth Fury. Just type in 1966 Fury, hit the enter button, and that comes up. Although, I don't know, yeah, the fender skirt comes up and that other piece comes up, because those both fit a 66 Fury. So very excited about this. As I said, we're gonna be working very hard to get all the NOS parts and the Len Dawson inventory up. It's gonna take us a little while, but stay tuned for more parts on there very, very soon. And some more news. Pretty excited. We hit 15,000 subscribers this month, this week. I never thought we'd get this far. That's awesome. I just want to sit down and thank every single one of you who've liked and subscribed to one of our videos and have watched. I'm not one of those guys who says like and subscribe. I'm not at the end of each video. I try not to mention it every time, but just know that I want to thank everyone who watches our videos and who likes and subscribes to us. I really, really appreciate it. The other exciting news is we've now done memberships. So, oops, don't do that screen. So if you want to join Rocket Restorations and be a member, we would really appreciate it. It takes a lot of time to do these videos, and YouTube does not pay well. So we really appreciate it if you could support our channel. We've had a lot of fans come out to us and say that we should do memberships. So we're going to give it a shot. So if you want to join a membership, I said we're never going to put anything behind a paywall. All our videos will still be free, but we think that we can add some unique benefits to memberships that most other YouTube channels cannot. So if you want to join, just go to the Rocket Restorations page on YouTube and click the join button. Keep in mind, on the Apple ecosystem, they don't let you do that. So you cannot do that on the Apple ecosystem because they want their piece. So you pretty much have to do it on a computer, or if you have a phone, do it on your Android. But here's the 2 levels that we have for memberships. So we have Rocket Resto Contributor. Anything you can add. $5 a month is great. You get loyalty badges, emojis, member shoutouts. And we also are offering, so on the new NOS parts inventory, if you're a $5 member contributor, you get 5% off the NOS parts in our catalog. So the next level up is the Rocket Resto Next Level. That's $20 a month. And for that, we will decode your fender tag for you. We'll give you, if you're looking to buy a car or something like that, we'll have personal car purchase consultation. So, we're pretty good at spotting what cars are good and what are bad. Keep in mind, this is probably going to be online, so, we can't do 100% buyer's inspection for that. But if you send us a couple of pictures and just ask us what we think about it, we'll give you some free advice. But obviously we need to have pictures and more inventory. I get a lot of people emailing me and basically saying like, hey, is this car good? I'm like, well, make sure you send us pictures, and we'll send you our personal email to send that information. Also, at the $20 level, you get 10% off our parts, NOS parts inventory. So again, we're not requiring anyone to sign up for memberships, but we have some of the best fans in the world. We really appreciate the guys watching this, and this is just a way to give back to us. YouTube does not pay well for the videos. We spend a ton of time doing these, and anything you can give back to us is really appreciated. And I just want to give out some special shout outs too. I want to give a special shout out to Evan. He's the guy who travels with me to all these shows. I am literally from a hotel room at 6 a.m. in Oregon right now on a trip back from California, trying to finish this video for Sunday. And Evan's my guy. He just went to Burger King for me to get me breakfast so we can get home today. There's a lot of hours on the road, and I really appreciate Evan helping us out every step of the way. He's the one in the background doing all the hard work and helping us out. I really want to thank Jamie from Dead Dodge Garage. He's kind of our mentor on YouTube. He started out, he's killing it. He's up to 75,000 subscribers. He's doing awesome on his channel. But anytime I've got a question on YouTube or want to bounce something off someone, it's always Jamie who I send the text to. And he's been able to do a lot of revivals for us and do a lot of the background info. He works at Rocket, does our engine builds, and I really appreciate the help he's given me over the years. So just I want to also thank Trev. He's our kind of do everything mechanic at Rocket Restorations. He's the one doing most of the work on the V-Code Fury GT project right now. He's a huge help to us. He just, if I got to get something done, I put Trev on it, and he always gets it done. So just want to give out some personal shout outs to some of the guys who are helping me behind the scenes. So I hope you'll consider signing up for a membership. We would really appreciate it. And it's I got to get home, so we're going to sign off here. I'm going to get this video finished, get it up today. Obviously, we have spent a ridiculous amount of time moving and organizing these NOS parts over the last couple months. Now that the move's done, I'm really hoping to be able to do more videos. We really try to do 2 a week, but we just haven't had the time to do it the last couple weeks. But, you know, if you can have a membership and help us out, it would really help us out getting more content onto YouTube. So I just want to thank everybody again. This is Tom with Rocket Restorations. We appreciate everyone for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.